Well, good morning. So, I thought I missed out on doing my Kalgoorlie run yesterday. What a shame.
Copy, mate.
But no, I'm now going out to Kalgoorlie today. So I've got a double road train. I've got to go way out the back of Kalgoorlie, out in the dirt somewhere. Not 100% sure where I'm going yet. I'll get some directions soon. So yeah, I've got to do my own dog run, so I'm hooked up to my dog trailer at the moment. And just need to equalise my airbags because they were a bit hairy going. So yeah, we're just gonna shoot up to Northam, drop my dog trailer, and then I'll come back to Perth. It's only 100 k's each way. And I'll get my lead trailer, my dolly, shoot back up, hook up road train, head out the back of Kalgoorlie, and this will be this trip. So yeah. So here we've got a little 5-ton excavator. There's a water tank there, and there's like a pump, trailer mounted pump on the front. And my other one, I actually didn't get a good look at. I do know it's slightly heavier than this one, so this one's not too bad. It's probably only about 12 tonne at a guess on this one. I don't think there'll be much weight in that pump, actually. I really hate the angle of these lights some days. I rely on that traffic light to change colour. coming into Mundeering. Close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door. It's a bit skinny through here when people decide to hop in their cars. Only a 4-ton excavator.
Let's go 208 meters.
That works in my favour, getting rid of that car. And so I can fucking communicate with the pilots now.
I've got a big one to start with and quite a lot of little ones.
A white one, was it? A red and a white one together? Yeah, a little red hatch, I think it was. for the regular. Have you lost me? I'll get this down. Right there, you go.
Alright, mate, go for it. Hopefully the little ones will follow you.
Thank you. That's the communication I wanted.
I'll be one that I can do. Bring it around, I like that stuff.
Thanks, fellas. Job done. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Ugh. Thanks, Paul.
Alright, buddy, have a good day.
Yeah, you too. And we'll see them on the way back. Let's see how much of a clusterfuck this hookup yard is today. One just pulled out of the hole, but it's not real ideal. I don't like going on that front road. They are expanding this hookup yard, but might be a while yet before it's done. There's a couple holes down the bottom. If I have to, I'll take them. But I'm really trying to avoid it. There's just not that much room down here. Whereas up the top, it's not much better, but there's a little bit more room. Which we're going to be fine today, so whee. And I'll just go right beside these tankers. Should do me nicely. That worked. Right. And I'll be back. Right, we will shoot back to Perth, grab my lead and dolly. Which we get to play with his 8 metre again, because he's still coming up the hill, so as we approach Greenmount Hill, the rule is trucks with a greater GCM of 22.5 got to go down to 40 k's an hour. Now, considering my GCM's 130 tonne, I fall into that bracket. Even though on bobtail, I still have to go down at 40 k's an hour. A lot of people don't actually fucking, they think it's how much you weigh at the time, which is completely wrong. You think about it, if you're empty with a single trailer on it, you're upwards of 19, 20 tonne anyway. So it only takes 2.5, 3 tonne to put you over 22.5 tonne anyway. But this sign specifically states GCM 22 tonne, 22.5 tonne or more. So straight away I have to do 40 k's an hour, even though I'm bobtail. There is a bay at the top of the hill in which by law I have to stop in and do a walk around. In which, as I come up this pinch and around the corner very soon, the bay will be on my left hand side. Around a couple of corners, I suppose. Trucks must enter bay 800 metres ahead, all laden permit and non-noticed vehicles. So this would be the interesting part. I've got 2 pocket road trains behind me, fully loaded, one with grain, one with sand. Will either of them stop in the bay at the top? I think one of them will, being as they're a bigger company. All vehicles 22.5 GCM or more, 40 k's an hour. I'll just roll right to the front. Oh yeah, the first one's pulling in. I'll do a quick walk around. Alright, both trucks actually pulled in, so I've just got to get back out of here again now, which isn't always the easiest thing to fucking do, but we're up good now. All vehicles 22.5 GCM or more, 40 k's an hour. Trucks use low gear. So I'm going to do my best to avoid using the jakes, obviously, or the foot brakes. But I can use the engine fan, because the engine fan will actually pull power back on the truck. So I'm sitting on 40 k's exactly right now. Slowing down slightly because it sort of levels out before it starts going downhill at the swimming pool, where I'm starting to pick up a little bit now. And this is where I'll probably chuck the engine fan on now. And all going well, that should just be enough to hold me, which it is just. Now we're not even at the steep pinch part yet. Ideally we don't use that foot on the brake pedal. Won't matter for me too much because I'm 11.5 tonne. So I can dab it here and there, but ideally I don't want to. See, the engine brake's actually pulled me up quite a bit now. Back down to 35, 36 k's an hour. But this is where we start rolling on the steepest part of the hill. It's a 10% gradient. Truck arrest about 3 kilometres, sorry, 3 kilometres. So yeah, the engine fan's holding me back pretty good. Oh, there's a big boy going up the hill too. I just gave the foot brake a dab for about 2 seconds and it's pulled me back. There's no point using the engine brakes on bobtail. I'm 11 tonne. It's do more damage to the engine than anything. Get a nice view of Perth as we come down the hill. hold tab on the brakes again and off. Trucker is to bed 1 kilometre. All going well, I won't need to use it because I'm on cold brakes. I haven't used the engine brakes. This is where we level out a little bit, so shut the engine fan off and let it roll a little bit. No, we'll take a little bit of accelerator at the same time. Just to keep us up around that 38 to 40 k's an hour. And we're holding this beautifully. And I'm in 14th gear. Even if I had a trailer on, this is normally the gear I'd go down this hill in. Heavy trailer, light trailer. We don't pull pocket tippers or anything like that, so I don't need to go down any. Well, we do. We have got pocket tippers. We've got road train tippers and shit. But yeah. This gear will hold me with a heavy single on. No dramas with Jakes. So yeah, that's about the 38 to 40 k an hour mark, doing 1500 RPM. As simple as that. Alright.
Yeah, bring it back all the time.
We will head out of the yard for a second time. I was just looking at the map. We are going right out the very back of Kalgoorlie. Bit of a job for a gold prospector, that's who it is. Straight out this time, beautiful. Looks like we've got a gen set on the very front of the trailer. Can't actually remember what's beyond that. And then there's like a wash plant for washing rocks. There's the main item on the trailer with another water tank beyond that. So this trailer actually is a bit lighter than that other one, but it's pretty about the same pressure down on the airbags. Should be right. We'll walk it up as a road train, go down the road a bit. If I don't feel comfortable, I'll just swap the trailers around, but I think she should be pretty good actually. So yeah, we'll make our way back up to Northern again and get this road train hooked up. And probably a bit of a late night last night getting out to Kalgoorlie, but we will sort it out. Looks like the traffic is already here, unfortunately. So yeah, one of the other boys, he's already on his way. Another one's going to be not too far behind me, and then the fourth bloke, he's going to be the double road train. Yeah, the bloke in front of me, he's oversized B double. Then I'll be a double road train. Nev, he'll be oversized single. And then Corey, he's still coming in from up north, but he's heading out as a double road train. He'll be a few hours behind me, but he'll catch up. We'll work it out. Yeah, we'll get into this and we'll see up the road a bit. Well, back into Northern we are. Wait for me, okay. Whoa, buddy. I hope they do some vegemising while they're doing all this work here. Of course, someone would drop a trailer beside mine and make it even harder for me. This gives me a really long reverse. But I was being smart putting it on the end row. Making it easy for myself? Apparently not. Oh well. Yeah, that on the big jobs, small jobs. Ah, buddy. This could be good or this could be painful. That didn't work out too bad, actually. Not quite fully straight, but it'll do the job. Now, that's what I want. I didn't quite line myself up properly, but got the dolly under. I just made a slight adjustment, and we're in anyway, so that's the main thing. So I want the legs first. Turn that. We'll come back around to that. I know this trailer's right, but let's double check it. Never know when people might piss around with the gear while you're away. indicators, lights, excavator. Everything's nice and tight. Don't even know why that strap's on there. Need to check wheel nuts. Back axle, this dolly, they need to be checked. Ratchet's on the other side. Well, it looks like a bit of a wash plant for gold and shit. Or whatever the prospectors do. That's what would be on the gen set with another tank. That will officially make us road train again. Oh. Wheel nuts. Rightio. Let's see if we can't make a mile. Rightio. I'll just run my client just to confirm the old directions out to the place because she's a bit of a bush drive. Oh, it's not too bad actually. And we're talking about directions and this and that. He goes, oh, what time are you going to be out there? I said, oh, probably around 9 o'clock, something like that. He goes, oh, we won't be there yet, but we're sleeping in Kalgoorlie tonight. I said, well, why don't we just meet up in the morning, bud? Somewhere in Kalgoorlie, and we'll just follow you out. He goes, oh, that's a good idea. So I'll liaise with the boys very soon and tell them we're just going to meet them in Kalgoorlie, and yeah, we're just going to convoy out together. So that's actually worked out alright. So yeah, that will take a little bit of confusion out. When I was talking to them about the route that we had to go, it sort of made sense because I have been out there, but it was about 6 years ago. Not quite out as far as we're going this trip, but yeah. Actually, that's what I needed to do. I need to double check that trailer that Corey's taken to find out if there's a road train sign on the back of it. Otherwise, I need to leave my sign for him because his got stolen the other night. Very convenient. Very, very convenient. Be right back with you. Yeah, like I thought, there was no road train sign, so I just chucked mine in there for him. So we'll give this another attempt. Let's get out of here. Why is there always one? There's always one. Just coming into the sleepy little town of Meriden. Gives us about 300 k's or just under 300 k's to Kalgoorlie. About 340 k's to Kalgoorlie. fucking water tank's moved out. I just want to double check that. As long as I can get into this bay here. Should be able to just squeeze in there, I reckon. Luckily, these things are pretty manoeuvrable by hand. That's slightly annoying. Having to make a bit of an unscheduled stop. Oh well. We'll be back. Luckily that was a bit of an easy fix. I just had to undo the two straps. You can push them over by hand. Just yeah, obviously with the bouncing on this road, it's just worked its way over a little bit, but easy fix. Push it over by hand, re-tighten it, and yeah, we're good to go again. So nice and tight now, so hopefully it stays that way, but pretty common with tanks really, unless you've got them in frames and shit. I've done plenty of tanks before. Yeah, we'll keep on moseying along, which should give us about, it's about 105 k's to Southern Cross from here. That'll do me for the night, seeing as we're not in any rush. Then in the morning it'll just be 2 hours to Kalgoorlie, and then another half an hour after that to Kalgoorlie. There we go. 105 k's Southern Cross. Yeah, we'll keep on going. Well, good morning. We slept at Southern Cross last night, just on the east side of Southern Cross. Gives me about 230 odd k's to Kalgoorlie this morning. Downside about going this way first thing in the morning is I am fighting that sun. Not too bad at the moment, it's just off to my left and beyond those trees, but it's making that appearance here and there and making life a little bit difficult. There it goes.
Yeah. Just gonna keep on cruising along. Everything's travelling good now. Now that I've got that water tank sorted. She's sitting solid now, so get to Corey's. Actually, Corey's only 10 minutes behind me now. The other two boys are probably a good 20 minutes behind us. So we get to Kalgoorlie all at the same time and wait for our client to come and meet us. Yeah, got that sun is we're about to go around the corner, and oh no, the corner goes around to the right, so the sun will go to my left a little bit, so that'll make it a little bit easier. Well, not really actually. Downside about driving east-west. Drive east in the morning, sun in the eyes. Drive west in the afternoon, sun in the eyes. But it's all good. Can't always be driving north. So yeah, we'll just keep on poking along and get to Kalgoorlie, grab some breakfast. Probably one of the best roadhouses in WA, besides Roebuck. It's probably definitely up in my top 5 anyway. Good food, good people, plenty of parking. Yeah, we'll check in again soon.
Who's that fella there?
Morning, Matty.
Morning, gentlemen. Got any idea where we're going, mate?
Just go to the BP in Kalgoorlie. They'll meet us there. I'll ring the bloke coming into Cal.
Oh, perfect, Roger. I'll put it down on the bullbar.
Yeah, we're just gonna convoy all out together.
Perfect. That saves me fucking putting anything on my tablet.
That's it. I thought, oh yeah, we're in for it. Doing about 10 k's an hour, but it's sitting on about 60, 65 quite comfortably actually. I don't want to go too much faster because I'll just catch up to all that dust up ahead, but this is honestly quite comfortable right now. Hopefully it stays like this. We're sort of found our way out into the bush quite a bit actually, quite good. We're we sort of followed the main east-west train line down about 60 odd k, 50 odd k's, and then it was just turn right and go out into the scrub. So this is what we're looking at the moment. They're just setting up their little camp over there, and so we've got 1, 2, 3 trailers left to unload. And yeah, so 3 drop decks, 2 drop decks, 3 drop decks. Yeah, 3 drop decks. My God. But yeah, awesome blokes. So once the forklift is finished over there, taking that hut off, then I'm next to take my water tanks and sluice box, and there's a gen set there. So yeah, it's a bit different being out here in the bush. It's quite good actually. Like, yeah, right out in the bush. Real close. Glad to drop the airbags down. Oh, that gives me an empty trailer. Front gate's down. Chains, 2 chains and a strap there, because I'm going to put a dolly up on the back. So here we're tied down. We're going to unload Maddie now. Then this will be the last one to go. The excavator, water tank. So yeah, we'll go and get this one done. last item to come off. We'll back the loader up on the trailer to hook it up. And then yeah, pull it straight off and we'll be good to go. Things have been going good today though. It's been an awesome day. Just good being out bush. So yeah, I'll dig her off. We'll do the last bit now.
Alright, so job done. There's a little goat track that we've got to go out on. And me and Corey are just going to go out and put our dollies up onto our drop decks. No point flat towing them back to Perth with us, so we're going to go out and do that. And then these boys have actually invited us to go back in there and have dinner with them tonight, so we're taking up their offer of dinner, a shower, and yeah. So yeah, awesome blokes. We'll go and get these dollies up and mosey our way back in. Luckily it's only about 2-3 k's. It's pretty soft, but pretty dusty because I did catch up to Corey somehow. That's all good. We'll get it done. Well, good morning.
We had a bloody brilliant night last night. Just giving our boys a bit of a hand to set up and, well, we didn't really do so much of that, but supervised. And had a bit of a bite to eat last night. Beautiful hot shower. Well, I got a hot shower. Corey didn't. Might have run out of hot water by the time he got there, but very nice, peaceful night out here in the bush. So yeah, we're gonna make our way back to Perth today. We were gonna leave about half an hour ago, but we realised we still had to chuck our 2 spare tyres up where we had to find them. All the guys here were still sound asleep, so it's alright. We just did the old manhandle job instead of using their loader. Yeah, she's a bit fresh this morning too, actually. I haven't looked at what the temperature is, but normal weather out this far in the coalfields. It's always very fresh first thing in the morning during this time of year. So yeah, should take us about an hour and a half to get back to Kalgoorlie, because the road is pretty good actually. And yeah, 600 odd k's from Kalgoorlie to Perth. But yeah, we'll get out of this, and I think we're going to stop at Kalgoorlie very quickly and grab some breakfast, and again, and yeah, we will mosey on out and enjoy the road home. Right, that is the end of the dirt. So, normal thing for me. Put all my tools back in place. One hammer. 2 hammers. I'll grab a rag as well, just to wipe my tail lights down. Plastic mallet. Over there. Easy. Shit running down the back of the bunk. Cheap chains, nice and tight. Yeah, bit of dust there. Actually, always just keep it all on these. That one's good. That's why we dust down. Leave that shit on the dirt. Go. Do my other drives and then pretty good to go. Corey's still shouldn't be too far away. Should almost be here actually. So yeah, well what I normally do is I normally reverse up a few meters and then go forward. Just gives you two different ways of that dirt can come out. Don't need you on anymore because I've already checked you. Dust around. And roll forward. And then most of that dust should be gone within a K or so. Well, pretty much now, but you won't get much after that, so right, we'll get it going.
So we're just on the outskirts of Perth. In between Bakers Hill and Alcabello now. A bit over half an hour to the yard, I suppose. By the time I go down Greenmount Hill at 40 k's an hour. As long as there's no more roadworks, there's plenty of those. Yeah, no worries, mate.
There you go, that one. Here, buddy. Right here.
Some of these pilots getting really frustrated on it. So yeah, I'll get back to the yard and unhook this trailer and start packing my truck up, grab all my gear out, and then I've got a lot of fucking cleaning to do. It's not too bad, but it's just a lot of bull dust and stuff stuck to the interior, so I really need to give her a good wipe down. And yeah, then I'll fucking play the Friday night, which is our main freight night. I'll chip in and give the boys a hand to finish off. Because yeah, so we've got a lot of trailers out tonight. Normally a Friday we look at anywhere from 30 to 40 trailers on a Friday night. All going up north, and a lot of Darwin trailers on a Friday night. A lot of Newman, a bit of Port Edland, a bit of Crather. So yeah, I dare say there'll be a fair bit going on when I get back to the yard, but hopefully I can find a hole for the trailer and then I can just poke myself in the corner somewhere and do what I have to do with my truck. Then I can go home and see my beautiful family for the weekend and spend some time with my kids. bit of a busy weekend actually. Got family over from New Zealand, and then I got my nephew's birthday on Sunday. So yeah, we've got a bit going on, but we'll get there. So just about at the top of Greenmount Hill. 800 metres, I've got to pull into this bay again. Do the quick checks. Make sure everything's all good. As long as I can get in the bay. Which I can. Well done, Lynn Fox. Because you are supposed to pull on here, dickhead. Now the trick is trying to get out of here again, which I'm good. Exhaust fan, that can hold me back for a little bit. Trying to wear way down the hill. That's a good feeling, that. Only 5 minutes from the yard. 3 more green lights. 4 more green lights, sorry. And I'll be in the yard. Oh. So that's the end of another trip. I'll speak to you when I get to the yard.
Well, that is the end of another swing and the end of this video. So thank you very much, guys. I got to try and work on getting my editing skills a bit better, but we will get there. Just hopefully not too discouraged at the moment, but we will get there. I got a big weekend ahead of me, so take it all easy, and I'll see you on the next one.